This illustration will be put up at every video that I do so that they will know that I know my copyright law. Quilt patterns or garment patterns cannot be copyrighted. Can instructions be copyrighted? Nothing can be copyrighted. Copyright is a noun, not a verb. Instruction manuals are protected by copyrights like any other text or illustration. Such a work can be registered with the Copyright Office, but such registrations is not a requirement for protection. So, let's get started on this quilt called Amazing Quilt. Alright, we're going to start sewing these all these down. I'll make sure I got them level. We don't want them sideways or anything. Turn that down. Don't want that high.
They call him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. And then one day I'll cross that river, I'll find life's fine, no more pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the light.
Alright, I hope you can see what I'm fixing to tell you about. If you look right here where your needle is, and you come straight down, and you have this right here, centimeters and inches on your sewing machine, if you I'll take a piece of paper and do it. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to put my needle all the way down. I'm going to put this piece of paper up there. And if you see it come out around my 18 and my 7 on my inches and 18 on my millimeters. That's how I'm lining them up and doing them. So, if you have that, it'll help you to be able to sew them down better. Alright, I'm going to get the rest of them done. Alright, I have these sewn down, and I have sewn them the 2 different ways so I can keep these right here blocks for a future quilt. So, the next thing that we want to do is we want to go over our pattern. And we want to look at our patterns to make sure that they are all going the directions that they need to go. Then we need to trim them down and then iron them down. So that is my next step, and I'm not going to try to go over these because I can't do it and y'all see it up close. Alright, so we're going to do that, and I'm going to trim them all down, iron them down, and have them ready for the next step that's on the page. Alrighty, so now we have got all this done. Now we're going to continue on going down our page. The next thing that we are supposed to do is take these two right here, and let me see how I can do this, because I have them all out here, and I'll start stacking them from biggest to littlest, and then that way do it that way. Alright, now we're supposed to take these two and sew them to these two. Then after we do that, we are supposed to take by 8. Alright, let me find my ruler. The white ones that are 8. Oh, let's see. That's not the 8-inch ones, and sew them around. Okay. Alright. Well, that would skip all these. Okay, and it says 6.5. So, okay. Make 2 patch units. Sew with 1/4 seam line. Stitch a piece left side of 2 patch unit. Now sew 2 1/4 by 6.5, which will be these right here, with right stripes opposite side unit. So you're supposed to sew that here. Sew 2 1/4 8-inch white. This one right here would be the 8. To the remaining opposite side. Make 5 units. Well, they only told me to cut 4 of these, and and they want it on this side, look, like this right here. They want it like this right here. So I need more of these, and I don't have no more of them. So that means I need to go and cut this out. We'll go back and we'll look what my page says. White. We need 5, it's 19. Okay, and it goes all the way down. 4, 7 1/4. We need 4 of them. This is 7 1/4. Okay, so there's my boo-boo. And this one right here is supposed to be 6.5, which would be these, right? Nope, that's a 5. So where's my 6.5? Now this, somewhere I did something wrong. No, I got 14. That's 6.5. And this is 6.5 right here. So there's supposed to be 14 of these. So I'm supposed to sew at the top and the bottom and the sides. But that is not going to reach. And I will show you. Alright, here's this one. If we take one and sew it up here, and sew one down here, and make sure that the pretty sides are down, and then sew one over here, can you see what I'm saying? It don't reach. So, sew them two together. Alright, stitch unit A piece into the left side of the 2 patch unit. That's sewing them together. Now sew on 2 1/4 by 6.5. This is 6.5. Supposed to sew it like that. White stripes to opposite side unit. Sew 2 1/4 and an 8 white. Okay, now 8. That one right there, it's got to be my 8, and I've only got 4 of those, and I needed more than that. Or how many 8 inches does it say that I needed? 8 1/4 is 8 of them, and I only cut it 4. So that's my problem. See, I'm the one that can do that. Make a mistake. Alrighty. So, I'm going to have to cut some more of these. I'm going to sew all this together. Then that way, we have this part finished. Alrighty, I will be back and I'll have to cut some more of them strips. Alrighty, I have all those sewed down. Now, the next instructions that it tells me to do is to take, so gray square, okay. Now on an E piece, and see they change, I don't know what the E piece is. So that means I need to go back to the front, or, no, wait a minute, E, right here. Right here, it's the 3.5 by 8, which would be my next one, my next stash. And we're supposed to sew it down. Now you want to make sure you got all your blocks going the same direction with your picture, okay? So I have it down to here. Now I have this one, and it says I need to sew this one and this together right here. And then I take my next one and I sew them 2 together. I told you this was going to be a big block. Look at it. See here, I ain't even through with this stack. So yeah, this is going to be a big block. Alrighty. So I'm going to sew these down and these down, and then I'm going to iron them, and then I'll be back after I get done with that. Don't think that's too hard. It's going together good. Alrighty, I got you on the sewing machine. So this is what they look like now. I think they look pretty good. We're getting there slowly. Oh man, now cat's been up here, I can tell. Everything's out of whack here. Alright, now we're going to go with our next one. We are almost done with this page. We have our 3.5 by 11, which will be this one right here. Let me get this right here. So that be going like that right there is where our page is. And then we're going to put this one. Wait a minute, this one right here can't be here. That one's too long. What? That's not right. Do I have anything smaller? No, I don't. Okay. So, what am I supposed to do? Cut this off? Oh, no. Alright. Oh, we're supposed to have a plain one. I see. Okay. This one up here is supposed to be a plain one. And it's 3.5 by 11. Alright. But what color? Okay. Looks like a gray. 3.5 by 11. That would be the light gray, which is light blue. which would be right here. Probably these. Yep, that will be it. Aha! I got that. So we're only supposed to have 5 of these. 4 and 5. So there's 5 of them. Then back. Alrighty. Then we're supposed to have this one, I reckon. It's supposed to go right here. Wait a minute. No, something's not right here. This one right here should be this one up here. Yeah. Now that's more like it. That's more like it. Now it's supposed to match these right here. Alrighty. So, now we have those 2 to sew on. Okay? Then when we get done with sewing these on, then we are supposed to, let's see, which ones? 14. I would say it's probably these. That one looks like it. Up here and down here. And then these right here are supposed to go here and over here. Alrighty. So, I have all this to put on. And then, after I get all these on, then we'll be back. I'm done. Yep. Up here, down here. Over here, over here. Just like this one right here. Alrighty, I'm going to get busy and I'm going to start sewing all that down. And then we've got what? 1, 2 more to do. So, then we'll be done with this block. We're doing good, we're doing good. Alright, let's get the sewing and get those done. Well, as you could tell, I got another one of these. But I took a screenshot, and I noticed when I take a screenshot, it saves to my iPad. So that's a good thing. So let's finish this up. Alrighty, we have these done. Now, we want to make sure that we lay it like the picture. This right here should go up this way to your left. And then this right here, same. This right here should go this way, like that. So we're doing good there. Now we are done with this side of the page. And we are done with this side. So all we have to do is turn it over to the other side. Alright, then it says to sew on D part, which will be this right here is D. No, so sew D piece right side. This is D part, but this is F part, and F part should be put on first. Okay, I'm sorry. Sew on F piece to bottom, which this is the F. Okay, and then this one right here would be next. And then this one right here would be next. So there's those 3. And we have one more that we need to put on, and that's 22 and 1/4, which would be these right here. So I'm going to sew this one on, iron it down, 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 and we will be done with these blocks. And then we'll be back to start on the other block. But so far, it's not that hard to do. It's really easy. I stretched it. It's no big deal. It's easy to peasy. Alright, we have a problem. This one right here is way too long for this. Look how long that one is. And it shouldn't be that long. At least a half an inch, no big deal. But to have it that long, what is it, an inch and a half? An inch and a half too long. So, the only thing I see to do is to fold this down like this and take a half an inch. Let me find me a pencil. A half an inch like that, and sew that down. Let's see what it does. So if we have to do this, then we will do it. But it shouldn't. Really should not be that way. Really, it shouldn't. It's just way too long. Now see, this right here puts it more at it. I hope you can see it pretty good. See, so that right there, it calls for the D by 18 and a half. Yeah, D, which is supposed to be, go back up, 8 and a half inches. So let's measure it. Alright, let's go back and look at it again. 18 and a half. So here we have 18 and a half inches. So the measurement is right on the page. But when I sew it, or when I go to sew it on this, it's not right. I mean, I can go down and I'll show you to the next one. And it will have to take off a half an inch on it as well. So the only way I see to do this, so we don't have to cut out more of it, is to do it like this. So my suggestion would be cut as you go to make sure that you get the right measurement. Because I've noticed that the measurements are not what they're supposed to be. See, now this one here go on this one. So, and I'll switch with you. Put on another one. See here? And then I'll show you this one. It's way too big. Way too big. So, when you go to do them, I would suggest cutting your measurements as you go. Because if you do it that way, like you could take this one and you say, I need an 17-inch block. Okay? And then it would work just fine. You sew your two things on and all. So this is the worst so far. The other ones I have been able to, say for this, like for instance this one, be able to put my arrow where it's supposed to be and cut down here. Because, let me show you my garbage route. See here, I'm having to cut. Well, let's take a look. Not that one. Not that one. Okay, where's the ones? Right here. This one right here be one that I've had to trim off. Where is my little ruler? I've lost my ruler. There it is. Okay. I don't think this is it either. I really don't. Let me look down here and find the pieces that I've had to cut off. Should be right here on top. Okay, here's one. All by itself. So it's about a 1/2 inch off. You see that? So, I don't know. Had to cut up here and down here. So, it looks like that's what I'm going to have to do, is take and fold them in half. And then sew this down. And I don't know how the other ones are going to turn out. So, the best thing I know to do is to do it this way. When you go to do them one at a time. Don't go by these measurements. It's right here at these measurements. Don't go by them. Don't go by them, because that's where I had my problem. Alright, I think I'm going to try to finish these up, and after I do this, then I'll be back and I'll show you with the next block, because I would say 9 chances out of 10 it's going to be too big too. So, alrighty, that's all I know to do, is to do that. Okay, after we get them on, we need a white strip that goes down here, and it should be, you look for the measurement. Well, come on now, where's the measurement at on the white one? Okay, it should be 18.5 inches. Okay. It should be, oh no, that should be it. Nope, I know that was not it. It has to be these. Right here. Yep, this is it. You sew them on to this next. Alright. So, and then you sew this one, you sew it on to this one, and then you sew another one of these onto this one up here at the top. So, you sew this on, then you sew this on, then you sew one of these on. Are you serious? That would make it too short. Okay, so I got the wrong one on that one. But these go here. Alright, and then this one, okay, will go up here. There we go. That's it. Right there. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is sew all these on. And then these. Alright. That's our next line there. Alrighty. I have these sewn down and ironed. So now we need to trim them, because some of them needs to be trimmed on this side. So, and then we're going to check out that other one and see what it looks like. Okay. At least this one right here, we can sew it down and cut off the end down here. which of course you can see how much we have. That's a lot of fabric there that we shouldn't have to do it. Now, if you remember right, and one of them says don't give all the information or withhold information. Sometimes you can get too much information. But now I went by the directions, and sure, some of them I messed up on. But now the measurements is the measurements. You can't go. I couldn't go past that. You know what I'm saying? I went by it. I mean, I cut some that, you know, but, yeah, to me, that's the reason why I don't go by measurements. Now, what do I do with that dadgum? So, now you see why I don't go by, doing the, patterns. So, oh well, we'll be alright. You do have some to trim down and all on most of them, but this is the most that I've had to trim down. All of them's been pretty well much that way, so that's not really bad. You know, you should have to trim some. I'm not saying not to. I'm just saying that right there is just way too much material. But now, so far, it's going out pretty good. And all, except for that. Alrighty. So now, I am ready to put them on. And they will go like, nope, wrong. Put it back the way the page is, like that. Always good to pick your block the same as your picture. Then that way, that's a pretty big block. Say so myself. But at least this one right here we can cut down and not worry about cutting that down. But still, that's too much. So, I would go by each one. And then that way, then you will have your own measurements. I'll probably have to cut this one down too. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Okay. I'm just hoping I'm not getting the wrong pieces and all. And doing the wrong one. I really don't. I hope I don't. But no, I went through each one of them, and I measured each one of them. And this one right here measured up to the one that said I needed. The 22 1/4. And that's 22 1/4. This one right here should be 22 1/4. Alright. Yep, this one right here. Yep. Yep, all of them's been right so far. So, there's where I'm at there. There's where I'm at there, so. Alrighty, I'm going to continue to finish this block, and I'm going to cut my corners. Alright, I have these blocks done. Now look how big this block is. They are huge, and I told you they would be huge. Compared to mine, this is huge. Okay, now, I want to go back to these directions that I said, don't go by them. Go by them. Cut them out. Do not sew them until you get to that block that you should do. Because this is how much I had to cut off of these last blocks that I have done. So, and I'm going to show you how to do it on the next block. But I really believe that these right here turned out really pretty. Don't be afraid to do it. Just because I'm having trouble, and I don't mean that you will. You're probably used to reading the patterns. I'm not used to reading patterns. So this right here is beautiful. So now, with the next tutorial, we are going to get busy and we are going to do the second block. And if I'm not mistaken, we only need 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, we'll have 4 of them that we have to do. So here we are with this. I hope so far you're enjoying it, because I really am. Even though I don't know too much about patterns, so I think we're doing good and all. Okay, so I'll see you the next tutorial. This is how to donate to my PayPal. You come down here to Poor Man's Sewing, and you mash on Poor Man's Sewing. Then you go over here to About. You mash on About, and right here is to donate to Poor Man's Sewing. Thank you. I appreciate everything that is donated. It will go to the sewing shed that we are working on, or anything that you want me to put it on there, just leave a note on there and I will see what it says. And I really do appreciate you donating and watching my channel. A lot of hugs and kisses to you.